We're back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Griffin Murphy from DocSports.com coming at you with a free NBA selection for today, Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. This matchup is between the Orlando Magic and the Atlanta Hawks. Let's jump right into this breakdown. So we have two Eastern teams going at it in this game, both coming into this matchup 3-4 on the season. For Orlando, in their most recent matchup, and they have not played since Saturday entering this game, so they're definitely coming in with healthy legs. They're coming off a massive 125-94 beatdown on the road over Washington in their most recent matchup. So big win for them. They've now won two straight games. Now we have Atlanta coming into this matchup. Now for them, they're coming off a very tough matchup. They were at Cleveland, and everybody knows about Cleveland. Toughest team in the Eastern Conference to play at home. Toughest team in general, all of NBA last year when it comes to home court advantage. And that game landed on a 109-117 final. Prior to that game, Atlanta dealt with Indiana and beat the hell out of them in a 128-108 final, beat them by 20 points. And that was in Indiana. Indiana, since then, I believe their early season jitters are over with. They just came off a 10.5-point underdog win, winning that game outright in a blowout fashion in their most recent matchup. So Indiana's now playing basketball. So that loss doesn't look as bad as it does now, or that win actually looks a lot stronger than it did now that we've come to fruition a couple games later. So looking at a game like this, and this is something that I really just want to touch up on, and I believe this is the strongest confluence I have of all in these games. Everybody knows the Orlando Magic, and these market conditions are changing. The way that these numbers are being released, the way that the lines are released, the totals, everything, it's all adjusting, and these conditions are changing, and people need to adapt to this type of stuff. A lot of people love to ride historical trends, historical against the spread situations, what teams did on the road last year against the spread. Perfect example right here is the Orlando Magic. They're one of the best covering teams on the road, as an underdog for the past 2 years. In a sequence like this, coming into a matchup like this now, coming off a win on the road, this is one of the most dominant teams that did this, and sharp bettors pound money in this, and the public handles all over Orlando in this matchup. And I'm high on this Atlanta Hawks team this season. I believe they're going to be a very good team, putting up a lot of wins this year. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to back the Atlanta Hawks here against the spread over the Orlando Magic, as I believe this is a bad line, mismatch situation. I believe the Hawks are the better team. They move the ball way faster. That pace of play is just absolutely dynamic, and they're dominant from the field, and I believe that's going to be the controller of this game. I also am just not biting on this line with that historical data with Orlando coming into this game after a win against the spread. Historical data, not buying it. Give me the Atlanta Hawks here against the spread over the Orlando Magic. It's my free selection to you guys. And just so you know, if you are a new member to Doc Sports, head on over to DocSports.com/free60. There you can go grab yourself a free $60 account. You could use that free $60 on my premium selections. Those are my absolute best bets over at the website for absolutely free. We've been on a tear across all sports. Head on over to the Doc Sports website. Go to Griffin Murphy, obviously my name. Check my bio out, and you guys can see all my sports and my current records and runs for the seasons. But there you guys have it. We are going to be backing the Atlanta Hawks in this matchup, as well as you have the free 60 link. And as always, this is Griffin Murphy from DocSports.com. Best of luck to you guys this week, and once again, best bets.